We are currently witnessing a statistical anomaly in Champaign that defies everything we know about college basketball efficiency. Forget the legendary rosters of the past. The 2026 Illinois Fighting Illini aren't just the best offense in the country, they are arguably the greatest scoring machine in the history of the sport. With an adjusted offensive efficiency that has completely shattered the previous records, Brad Underwood has engineered a 5-out system that makes elite defenses look like high school JV squads. This isn't just a hot streak, it's a mathematical masterpiece built on floor spacing, elite shot making, and a roster of positionless giants who can all pass, dribble, and shoot. As we head towards March, the question isn't whether Illinois can be stopped, but whether anyone has the personnel to even slow them down. They are currently averaging over 1.4 points per possession in conference play, a number that shouldn't be possible at this level of competition. Opposing coaches are literally throwing out their defensive playbooks because Illinois punishes every single mistake with surgical precision. Today we are going under the hood to look at the film and the metrics behind this historic run. We'll break down the individual stars who've turned the State Farm Center into a laboratory for offensive perfection. This is the blueprint for a champion, and it's time we acknowledge that we've never seen anything quite like this. Let's dive into how the Illini are officially breaking college basketball. The catalyst for this entire explosion is the freshman sensation Keaton Wagler, who's evolved from an under-recruited gem into a projected top 10 NBA pick in just 4 months. Wagler is currently the only player in the country maintaining a 50-40-90 shooting split while taking over 12 shots per game. His gravity on the perimeter is what allows the Illinois offense to breathe. You cannot leave him for even a split second. He possesses a lightning-quick release and a basketball IQ that allows him to manipulate defenders before he even catches the ball. Whether he's coming off a pin down or acting as the primary ball handler in a high screen, his decision-making is flawless. Wagler leads the team in true shooting percentage and has become the ultimate closer in late-game situations. Defenses are forced to over-rotate towards him, which inevitably triggers the ball movement that leads to an open look elsewhere. He is the engine of this historic efficiency. A pure scoring machine that has solved the puzzle of modern college defense. If Keaton Wagler is the engine, Andrej Stojakovic is the refined luxury wing that makes the system impossible to guard. Carrying the legendary shooting genes of his father Peja, Andrej has found his perfect home in Brad Underwood's 5-out scheme. He isn't just a spot-up threat. He is an elite movement shooter who can hit difficult off-balance jumpers that demoralize opponents. At 6'7", he has the size to shoot over smaller guards and the footwork to punish slower forwards on the perimeter. His presence on the wing creates a pick-your-poison scenario for opposing coaches who are already preoccupied with Wagler. Stojakovic is currently shooting nearly 45% on contested triples, a stat that feels like a glitch in the matrix. He provides the secondary scoring punch that ensures Illinois never goes through a scoring drought. When he gets in rhythm, the game is essentially over, as he can rack up 15 points in a 5-minute stretch without breaking a sweat. The heartbeat of this offense is the veteran leadership and playmaking of Kylan Boswell. Since returning to full health, Boswell has acted as the ultimate floor general, leading the Big Ten in assist-to-turnover ratio. He's the one responsible for making sure the ball touches the right hands at the right time, rarely wasting a single possession. Boswell isn't just a distributor, though. He is a dead-eye shooter from the top of the key who punishes teams that try to go under screens. His strength allows him to bully smaller guards and get into the paint, forcing the defense to collapse and leave shooters open. He understands the spacing requirements of the 5-out system better than anyone on the floor. In transition, he's a one-man fast break who consistently finds the open man for a trailer 3. Without Boswell's steady hand and elite vision, the Illinois offense wouldn't have the rhythm it needs to break these records. Big Z has become the ultimate unicorn weapon for the Illini, providing a dimension of playmaking and shooting that 7'2" players simply aren't supposed to have. Zvonimir Ivisic creates massive matchup nightmares because he can drag elite rim protectors out to the three-point line. If you put a traditional center on him, he'll beat them with a pump fake and a drive, or simply shoot over them from deep. His passing ability from the high post is what unlocks the backdoor cuts that have become a staple of the Illinois highlight reel. Defensively, he provides the rim protection that fuels a transition offense, but offensively, he's a secondary playmaker who sees over the top of the defense. He is currently shooting a career high from beyond the arc, making him a focal point of the scouting report. When Zvonimir is hitting his shots from deep, the Illinois offense reaches a level of efficiency that is statistically untouchable. While his brother brings the flair, Tomislav Ivisic brings the grit and the high IQ interior play that keeps the offense balanced. Tomislav is an elite screener and a devastating roller who understands exactly how to create space for Keaton Wagler and Kylan Boswell. His footwork in the post is a masterclass in efficiency, allowing him to score at a high clip without demanding a large volume of touches. He is also one of the best passing bigs in the country, often acting as the center in split cut actions. Tomislav provides the physical presence needed to dominate the glass, ensuring that Illinois gets second chance opportunities on the rare occasions they actually miss. He's a master of the short roll, making the right read every time the defense tries to trap the ball handler. His synergy with his brother and the rest of the starting unit is seamless. Tomislav is the unsung hero who does the dirty work to make sure the records keep falling. David Mirkovic is the Swiss Army knife of this roster and perhaps the most versatile offensive player in the frontcourt. As a freshman, he has displayed a level of poise and skill that is well beyond his years, often playing the point forward role in secondary breaks. Mirkovic is a matchup nightmare because he is too fast for traditional centers and too big for modern wings. He excels at the dribble handoff game, using his wide frame to wall off defenders and create open lanes for his teammates. His ability to hit the trail three-point shot makes it impossible for defenses to ever pack the paint. Mirkovic is also a relentless offensive rebounder who is a knack for being in the right place at the right time. His energy off the bench or in the starting lineup often provides the spark that turns a 5-point lead into a 20-point blowout. He is the final piece of the puzzle that makes the Illinois frontcourt the most skilled in the country. Ben Humrichous is the ultimate microwave scorer and a vital component of the Illini bench depth. A veteran who understands his role perfectly, Humrichous provides elite floor spacing and a high IQ approach to every possession. He's a gravity player, even when he isn't touching the ball. His defender refuses to leave him, which opens up driving lanes for the guards. Ben is a specialist who can come off the bench and hit 3 triples in a row, completely shifting the momentum of a game. His veteran presence is crucial in a system that relies so heavily on precise timing and decision-making. He rarely makes a mistake and always seems to be in the right defensive position to trigger a fast break. Humrichous is the type of player every championship team needs, a selfless elite shooter who stays ready for his moment. His efficiency numbers are among the best in the conference, proving that Illinois' dominance extends deep into the rotation. Jake Davis has carved out a specific and deadly niche as the elite sniper in the Illini rotation. Whenever the offense needs to stretch the defense to its absolute limit, Davis is the one Brad Underwood calls upon. He possesses one of the purest shooting strokes in college basketball, with a release that is nearly impossible to block due to his high arc. Davis doesn't need much room to operate. He is a master of finding the soft spots in a zone or relocating along the perimeter while the defense is distracted. His presence on the floor forces opponents into a bind, as they cannot provide help side defense without giving up a wide open look to a 40% shooter. He is a high IQ cutter who knows exactly when to slip to the basket for an easy layup when defenders overplay his shot. Davis provides the spacing gravity that allows the Ivisic brothers to operate with so much room on the interior. When Jake Davis is on the floor, the math simply does not add up for the opposition. What we are seeing from Illinois this year isn't just a great season. It's a fundamental shift in how offensive basketball can be played at the collegiate level. By surrounding elite positionless bigs with dead-eye shooters and high IQ playmakers, Brad Underwood has created a monster that the record books weren't prepared for. Whether it's the historic efficiency or the pure eye test of their 5-out movement, the evidence is undeniable. This is the best offense we've ever seen. As we move closer to the tournament, the target on their back is only going to get larger, but their confidence seems to be growing with every record they break. If you're filling out a bracket, you have to ask yourself if you really want to bet against a team that scores 1.4 points every time they touch the ball. This roster has the depth, the coaching, and the sheer talent to turn the Final Four in Indianapolis into their personal shooting gallery. We will be tracking their efficiency every step of the way to see if they can maintain this historic pace through the gauntlet of March. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our final Lock of the Year breakdown. I want to hear from you in the comments. Is this officially the greatest offense in college basketball history, or am I overhyping the math? Thanks for watching the breakdown of the 2026 Fighting Illini. I'm out, but the madness is just getting started.